Welcome! Today we're going to create a delicious and classic sundae from scratch. We'll start by preparing a rich homemade hot fudge sauce and light, fluffy whipped cream. Then we'll assemble our sundaes with creamy vanilla ice cream and top them with your favorite garnishes. Ready to indulge in a sweet treat? Let's get started. Let's get started on our classic sundae. First, we'll need 4 cups of vanilla ice cream. You can use store-bought or homemade. For our hot fudge sauce, gather 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, a 1/4 cup of light corn syrup, a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar, and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, for our whipped cream, grab 1 cup of heavy cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For toppings, we have maraschino cherries, crushed nuts like peanuts or almonds, and sprinkles. You can also add crushed cookies or candy bars if you like. Make sure you have some sundae glasses or bowls ready for serving. Let's get everything ready for a delicious treat. To start with our hot fudge sauce, you'll need to combine 1 cup of heavy cream, 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, a 1/4 cup of light corn syrup, and a 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. Place these ingredients into a medium saucepan. Now cook the mixture over medium heat, stirring constantly. This will help the chocolate chips melt smoothly and evenly. As the chocolate melts, keep stirring until the sauce is completely smooth. Once the chocolate is fully incorporated, bring the mixture to a gentle simmer. Let it cook for an additional 2 to 3 minutes. This will help the sauce thicken slightly. After it's thickened, remove the saucepan from the heat and stir in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let the sauce cool a bit before using it, so it's warm but not too hot when you pour it over the ice cream. Next, let's make our whipped cream. In a large mixing bowl, pour in 1 cup of heavy cream. Add 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Using an electric mixer, beat the cream on high speed. Keep beating until stiff peaks form. This means that the whipped cream should hold its shape and not droop. Be careful not to overbeat, as this can turn the cream into butter. Once it's whipped to the right consistency, you can set it aside. It's best to use it right away, but if needed, you can store it in the refrigerator for up to 24 hours. Just give it a light re-whip before serving. Now it's time to assemble our sundaes. Start by scooping 2 to 3 generous scoops of vanilla ice cream into your serving glasses or bowls. Make sure the ice cream is slightly softened for easier scooping. Next, take the hot fudge sauce that you prepared earlier and warm it up if it's thickened too much. You can microwave it for about 10 to 15 seconds or gently reheat it on the stovetop. Pour the warm fudge sauce over the scoops of ice cream. Be generous. This is the star of the sundae. Then top the ice cream with a generous dollop of freshly whipped cream. It should be soft and fluffy, adding a rich and airy texture to your sundae. Finally, let's add our toppings. Start with a maraschino cherry on top of the whipped cream. It adds a touch of sweetness and a pop of color. Next, sprinkle crushed nuts over the whipped cream. You can use peanuts, almonds, or your favorite nut. Add a handful of sprinkles for a fun, colorful touch. If you like, you can also add crushed cookies or candy bars for extra texture and flavor. Feel free to get creative with your toppings based on what you enjoy. Once all your toppings are added, your sundaes are ready to serve and enjoy. And lastly, here are some tips to ensure your sundaes turn out perfectly. First, when scooping vanilla ice cream, let it sit out at room temperature for about 5 minutes before scooping. This makes it easier to get smooth, rounded scoops without breaking the ice cream. For the hot fudge sauce, if it thickens too much while cooling, you can easily reheat it. Just microwave it in short bursts of 10 to 15 seconds, stirring in between until it's the right consistency. Store any leftover sauce in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks. It's perfect for future sundaes or drizzling over other desserts. When making whipped cream, use chilled equipment. Chill your mixing bowl and beaters beforehand. This helps the cream whip up better and faster. Also whip until you have stiff peaks, but avoid over-whipping, which can turn the cream into butter. Fresh whipped cream is ideal, but if you need to store it, Keep it in the refrigerator for up to 24 hours and give it a quick re-whip before using. Lastly, be creative with your toppings. You can mix and match according to your preference, fruits like strawberries or bananas, or a drizzle of caramel sauce. Enjoy customizing your sundaes to make them just right for you.